Hi, my name is Emily Longoria, and I'm going to be doing my presentation on fine motor delays. The reason I chose to do it on fine motor delays, fine motor skills, is because I feel that they deeply play an essential role in a child's growth and success at school as well as in their home life. Understanding how these skills develop and how to support children who struggle with them will help me create activities, strategies, and many different ways that will make learning and overall easier for them as well as just your daily task. What are fine motor skills? Fine motor skills are small movements that we make with our hands, feet, and toes. These movements involve a lot of complex coordination of our muscles, joints, and nerves. These specific skills are implemented in one's daily activities and require muscle strength, coordination, normal sensation, hands and feet, and precision. So, educators have divided child growth and development into four major broad areas. These include physical development, cognitive development, language development, and social emotional development. Fine motor skills is going to fall into the category of physical development. What are fine motor delays? These are specific skills that are not quite met 100% in the ability to use extremities such as hands, fingers, toes, wrists, tongue, and lips. So there are many different types of delays that go more specifically into the category of fine motor delays, but the ones that I decided to do my project on is grasp and manipulation delay and hand-eye coordination delay. The grasp and manipulation delay is going to involve grasping things with hands, difficulty moving things with one hand or two, not being able to pick up items, having weak strength in their fingers, wrists, and or hands. While hand-eye coordination is going to involve a more visual challenge for a child, such as tracing, coloring, handwriting, drawing, painting, or catching and tossing a ball. How do these delays impact young children? These delays affect children tremendously developmentally and functionally because of the many movements and coordinations that are involved in a child's life as young as 0 to 6 months. Children around 6 months of age, if not before, begin to grasp their bottles. At around 6 to 12 months, children begin to pick up and drop their toys. 1 to 2 years, they begin using utensils to eat and self-feed. 2 to 3 years, children begin holding crayons, turning pages of books. In 3 to 5 years, children can begin to stabilize objects and begin dressing and undressing on their own. So, fine motor delays affect these activities that they do not only do at home, such as brushing teeth, getting dressed, self feeding, but also at school when they begin writing, drawing, or doing play activities. It really starts to encounter with their learning. So, a classroom scenario I actually experienced firsthand when I was in teaching a 2-year-old preschool class. So, I had a child in my 2-year-old preschool class who had a foot deformity. This little girl was extremely active and loved going outside. She loved going down the slide, she loved on the swing. She was just always so happy, so sweet. And she always fell so much due to balancing issues, but it still never stopped her from going out there on that playground. Her shoe on her foot would not consistently stay on her foot. Therefore, when it was time for everyone to line up and go outside, she would cry and get extremely frustrated due to us having to get her ready and put her outside shoes on while everyone else was in line already. Fine motor delays don't only affect a child physically, but mentally, especially a younger child such as my student, who does not understand the concept of why we would do one thing for her and something else for her classmates. Some support strategies that I have implemented in my preschool classes for a few different types of ages included the first is going to be the chubby crowns, or also known as jumbo crowns. These would be used for students who do not grip very well, who couldn't hold a crown just yet, or a pencil just yet. These chubby crowns, because of the way they are holding it with their whole entire hand, they really help them get a very good grip and would be able to color just as well as all the other students, and as well as strengthen their grip. Another thing we did for the older children around 4 to 5 years, we had different types of scissors. For some children that were not as strong in cutting and holding, they would use the scissors with 3 holes for 3 fingers instead of scissors with the 2 holes. This helped many children, even the ones who already knew how to cut, to strengthen their coordination even more, as well as the ones who were not so strong. It was still advancing their cutting and helping them as well. Lastly, an activity we would always still include in our center time is going to be Play-Doh. So some children will not be able to do activities with tweezers and beads or small objects. So we would implement Play-Doh sets because they are softer, strengthening the child's fine motor skills and still enjoyable. So that is my presentation. Thank you so much. I have added my works cited on here, and thank you.